नित्यानंद अपने चरण पूर्ण राधा गोविंद की प्रेम हम प्राप्त कर सकते हैं। इससे स्पष्टीकरण कर दिया। इसलिए आज नित्यानंद प्रभु की आविर्भाव तिथि है।
His appearance day of Nityananda Prabhu.
चरण कमल में हम सभी
We should
प्रार्थना
all
करते हैं
pray at the lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu. Say, hey Nityananda Prabhu, be merciful on us that we will attain. We will take shelter of Lord Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu is very, very merciful. There is nobody in this samsara who is as merciful as Nityananda Prabhu. Even more merciful than Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu is Nityananda Prabhu. In Nityananda Astakam, it's written,
हे भाइयों, मैं आप लोग के निकट मैं प्रार्थना करता हूँ दंते तीनों निधायक नित्यानंद प्रभु दांतों में तीन दबाकर अत्यंत दीनहीन होकर के
in a very humble way, in a very humble, in great humility, he speak in, hey brothers, hey sisters, hey mothers,
आप सभी लोग
all of
एक
you,
बार हाथ उठा करके
raise all of you at once, one time, raise your hands and chant harinama. I promise you, I am giving you promise that you will, I promise you that whatever responsibilities you have in this material world, I will take care of that. So even once, whoever takes the shelter of Nityananda Prabhu, Nityananda Prabhu is very merciful and he gives kripa.
पाती আছে নাম হট্ট জীবের কারণ ভদ্র में নিত্যানন্দ মহাজন পাতি আছে নাম হট্ট জীবের কারণ শ্রদ্ধাবান জন হি শ্রদ্ধাবান জন ভদ্র में নিত্যানন্দ মহাজন পাতি আছে নাম হট্ট জীবের কারণ শ্রদ্ধাবান জন হি শ্রদ্ধাবান জন ভদ্র में নিত্যানন্দ মহাজন পাতি আছে নাম হট্ট জীবের কারণ
Bhaktivinoda Thakur is written in this kirtan that in Godrum in Godrum there is a Nityananda Bajar, Nam Hatta, that Bajar means that road has got Nityananda Harinam's Bajar. They are selling, in the bazaar there is a business, in business selling is going on. So in this Nam Hatta Bazaar, Nityananda Prabhu is selling. What is he selling? He is selling pure name. So he's saying, hey brothers, you need to buy, if you want to buy pure harinam, you come to me, I will take you to mahajana.
Some commission.
Oh, I am not. Yes. Then Nityananda Prabhu said, so commission. What I will do is, I will take some commission from you. When you sell something in the bazaar, then you get commission. So Nityananda Prabhu is saying, Bhakti Vinod Thakur is saying, Bhakti Vinod Thakur is saying, you come, Nityananda. Who is this Mahajan?
नित्यानंद प्रभु.
It's Nityananda Prabhu.
नित्यानंद प्रभु की कृपा से ही
because with Nityananda Prabhu's kripa,
शुद्ध नाम
we can chant pure name.
संसार में आने से जड़ बहिर्मुख
when we come in this material world,
अनेक प्रकार दोष के द्वारा दूषित हो गया.
So we have asmita, we are living in ignorance, and all these 5 doshis, all the faults of this material world are in our heart. But our heart, like asmita, if we take the shelter of Lord Nityananda Prabhu's lotus feet, take his shelter, and then chant under his shelter, then all the pap beads, all the anathas, all the paps, except even the Nityananda Prabhu is saying, I will destroy all those anathas and faults in your heart. So he's saying, hey brothers, just chant Harinam, and you will be attained, you will be delivered from this material world. So then who will this Jiva take shelter of other than Nityananda Prabhu? Because nobody is so much merciful than Nityananda Prabhu. So
पूरी से की होइते मुई से लगिष्ट जगाई मादाई होइते मुई से पापिष्ट एमन निर्घन्न मोरे कृपा कृपा करे एक नित्यानंद बिनु जगत माझारे.
Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami saying in Caitanya Charitamrita that I am so fallen. Then he's saying, whoever even hears my name, then all their auspiciousness, all their pious activities will be destroyed themselves. And they will, if they take my name, then they will become sinful. Even I am Adham, means I am even the lower. I am even lower than the worm in the stool. I am even lower than Jagai Madai. Papis, I am even more fallen than Jagai and Madai. So this is what Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is saying.
So who will give me shelter?
So he said, I am so fallen, I am most fallen. So who will give me the shelter? He is saying that only Nityananda Prabhu, no one other than Nityananda Prabhu will give me the shelter. That's why to take the Nityananda Prabhu's shelter, so it's called most auspicious, is to take the shelter of Nityananda Prabhu. Until you don't take the shelter of Nityananda Prabhu, there is no option to be delivered in this material world. Today is a Nityananda Trayodashi. It's a very beautiful day. It's a very auspicious day. And we've come to Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu is no other than Baladev Prabhu. In Dwapar years, in Krishna's Leela, Nityananda Prabhu came as Baladev Prabhu. Baladev. So Krishna and Baladev came, Nityananda Prabhu came as Baladev. In Tetra Yuga, in Dwapar Yuga, Nityananda Prabhu came as Balaram Prabhu, and in Ram Leela, Nityananda Prabhu came as Lakshman.
Lakshman Ramchandra की कैसे सेवा की?
You know, you can see how Lakshman served Ram.
हृदय के द्रवीभूत करने वाली
Totally. That Leela is very, very touching, the way Lakshman Prabhu did seva for Ram, Lord Rama. If we study, if we look at Lakshman's life history, he served Radha Rama. And when
भोजन नहीं किया।
Lakshman went
14
to
साल तक
for
उन्होंने
14 years, Lakshman did not have any bhojan. He did not even sleep for 14 years, and those 14 years he didn't even have darshan of the face of any lady. And then the son of the Ravan, Meghnad, he won Indra.
इसी सुन 14 साल कोई बिना खाए के कैसे रहे।
There's a lot of hard austerities with Lakshman Prabhu did for 14 years. In his 14 years, he's just wandering around the jungle, around the forest. And those 14 years, he did not even have any bhojan. He did not eat. And in these 14 years, he did not even sleep. So this is not very difficult. When Ramchandra used to sleep, Lakshman used to serve his lotus feet. When Ram and Sita we were asleep, and he used to, when they were sleeping inside, Lakshman used to take was a security guard around, so taking so look, if you look at it, look at the Lakshman's very hard austerities.
किंतु देखो लक्ष्मण सीता देवी के प्रति कैसे मातृत्व बुद्धि भी रखा।
Even him, how he had buddhi, how he thought. He looked at Sita as mother. When Sita Devi said they came from Vibhishan, Ramchandra just said, what will when Sita came from Ravan, and what did Ram said? Oh yes, that Sita Devi will have to do pariksha, will have to do a test. So at that time Lakshman was very angry, and he says, Sita Devi is like my mother, and there would be no fault in a mother. That Ravan touched Sita Devi. Ravan did not touch Sita Devi, so there is no fault in Ravan. That Ravan got so angry. And then at the end, Ramchandra heard his story. So Lakshman saying that this Sita, these 14 years I had association to protect Sita, how much I served her. Even Ravan he kidnapped Sita Devi, and then we did. So they think, oh, this is Nakli Sita. Nakli means not the true Sita, the shadow of Sita. So okay, so he's saying the real Sita Devi is with Parvati Sat in Kailash. The real Sita went in the fire and went to Kailash and Shivlok. So who did really Ravan kidnapped the shadow of Sita. So it's that time, even that 1 year, that Saal 1.5 years, that Lakshman didn't even know that this is the arrangement of Yogmaya, that even Lakshman didn't know that this Sita is Sadhu. Then he had peace in his mind when he knew that the real Sita went in the fire and the real Sita went to Ramchandra. But the people of Ayodhya, the rumors went in Ayodhya that how can Ram stay with the Sita who stayed with Ravan? So everybody started to talk, all the Ayodhya citizens started to talk about Sita, saying that Sita, how can Ram accept that Sita who spent one night with Ravan?
गर्भवती थी।
So
फिर लव कुश के
then,
जन्म
so at that
वाल्मीकि
time
ऋषि के आश्रम में
when
रहकर कैसे
she
कष्ट
left Ayodhya
लक्ष्मण
to go to
देखो
the
कैसे
ashram, she
रामचंद्र के
was
आदेश पालन करने के लिए सीता देवी के भी वन में भी लेकर के छोड़ करके आए। इसलिए लक्ष्मण ही उसमें
left
प्रतिज्ञा कर
Ram in the ashram. At that time, she
फिर
was
कभी यदि मेरा
expecting
आना हो पृथ्वी लोक में आना हो
loving Kush.
तो
He said, if you
मैं
want to
उनके
come in the
बड़े भाई के रूप में आऊंगा।
So then Lakshman said, now if I have to come back
बड़े
to
भाई का
Earth,
बड़े भाई
earthly
बनने के आने
planet,
के नाते
then I don't
मैं
want to
आदेश दे
come.
नहीं पाया।
I don't want to come as a
इसलिए
younger
हमारे
brother.
शास्त्रकार
I want to
बताते
come as an
हैं
older brother because if
चैतन्य
I'm an
महाप्रभु
older
बचपन
brother, then I can instruct
रामचंद्र लीला के बाद
Ram.
कृष्ण लीला
But
में
because because he's older than me,
वही तो
I
लक्ष्मण
cannot
बलदेव के
instruct
रूप में
Ram.
आए।
So that's why
बलदेव के
Ram
रूप में आए
wants to come.
किंतु
But
बड़े
Bhai. So when
वही
he
रामचंद्र
came
आए
in
कृष्ण
Dwapar
के रूप
Yuga,
में
in Krishna's
और
Leela,
लक्ष्मण आए
Lakshman came as a
फिर
older
बलदेव
brother
प्रभु
of
के रूप में, बड़े भाई के रूप में।
older brother of Krishna is Baladev Prabhu.
तो इसी प्रकार लक्ष्मण की इतने सेवा इतना ही तो रामचंद्र की लीला में और एक हृदय
So what the seva did Lakshman did in Krishna Ram Leela is,
कोई यदि श्रवण करे
if you listen to the seva that Lakshman did to Ram, then you will definitely have tears in your heart, in your eyes. I will just.
एक दिन रामचंद्र दरबार में बैठे हुए थे।
One day Ramchandra was sitting in the assembly.
इतने समय
At that time,
काल आ गए।
Kal
आकर के बोले
Kal came. Kal said, "Hey Ramchandra Maharaj,
एक वार्तालाप करना
I want to speak to you
और एकांत
alone.
स्थान में
Only alone. I want to speak to you alone.
मैं आपके साथ
In
वार्तालाप करना।
I want to talk to you.
किंतु ये आप मुझे वचन दीजिए।
But you give me one promise
that सब कुछ बंद करके
so in that place
कोई अंदर नहीं
I want to talk to you and you promise me that in that place all the doors are shut and that nobody can enter that room, and if somebody does come when I'm there and I'm talking to you, then you have to kill that person. So Ramchandra nahi chahe. So Ramchandra Prabhu promised. So this is Ratul. So whatever sankalpa, whatever the promise he keeps, even his life goes, but he will make sure that he keeps his promise. So he said, Lakshman, you become a security guard outside. So at that time, just who came? So Durvasha Rishi came. And Durvasha Rishi said to Lakshman, hey Lakshman, so you go now go and tell Ramchandra Bhagwan that I'm here. So Lakshman Gani, he is a Mahatapasvi, he is a Mahagyani, he is a Mahatkrodhi. Durvasha Rishi said, Lakshman told Durvasha Rishi that please forgive me. At this moment, Ramchandra is speaking to somebody and I have got instructions from him that I should not let anyone come in the room. So if you put ghee in the fire, then what will happen to the fire? The fire will get bigger. So like that, when Durvasha Rishi heard that from Lakshman, and he got even more angry and he said, Lakshman, go right now, go and give him my news that Durvasha Rishi is here. He's come to talk to you. Otherwise, I will destroy Ayodhya because of my anger. So Lakshman started to think, why would he want to think of this? So, so Lakshman is saying is rather that I die myself and save the whole citizens of Ayodhya. Because Durvasha Rishi said that I will destroy all the citizens of Ayodhya. So Lakshman is thinking, no, it's better if I die and save all the citizens of Ayodhya. So that's why Lakshman came
उस समय
into
लक्ष्मण
Ram
बोले, भैया मैं क्या करूं?
to come open the door
इस
and went
प्रकार
into Ram, where
परिस्थिति
Ram
थी
was
पहले
having a
कथा के समय।
conversation
किंतु
alone.
रामचंद्र विचार करने लगे अभी
Then
क्या करें?
now what will I do?
रघुकुल
Because
रीति सदा
what
चली
shall I
आई,
do?
प्राण
Because
जाए गुरु
Lakshman
वचन
entered
न
the
जाए।
room.
जो मैंने कहा था, जो
So
मैंने वचन दिया,
so Ram is
उसमें लक्ष्मण
thinking,
को
what
त्याग
should
कर
I
देना
do,
पड़ेगा।
Murtyu?
प्राण
So
दंड देना
Ram is
पड़ेगा,
thinking,
मृत्यु दंड
I
देना
can,
पड़ेगा।
I keep all my
अपने भाई को
promises.
कैसे दे? जो
So
राम,
what should
जो
I
मैंने
do
पहले
now?
कहा, जो लक्ष्मण
So what should I
रामचंद्र
do
की
with
सेवा के
Lakshman?
लिए अपने सारे सुख को
What did
जैसे
Lakshman
न्योछावर
did?
किया,
Lakshman
ऐसे ना होना
served
भविष्य।
Ram.
इसलिए किया,
Even
अपने
he
भोजन
he
शयन
sacrificed
समस्त प्रकार के
his
सुख
own sukh,
रामचंद्र के
his
चरणों
own
में
sake.
अर्पित कर दिए।
He
गुरुदेव कहते
even
थे, बोले
Lakshman
सेवक उसी के कहा जाता है।
completely surrendered everything at the
अपने
lotus
सिर्फ
feet
वस्तु
of
के लिए
Guru
सब कुछ
to Ram.
न्योछावर कर देता
So what is a disciple? A true disciple
है।
is somebody
गुरुदेव कहते हाथ से
who
कला को काट करके
who gives
रख देना
everything.
पड़ता है।
It's like you cut
सेवा
your
उसी
head
के कहा जाता है। हम लोग
and
छोड़
put
के
it at the
हम लोग
lotus feet.
विचलित हो जाते हैं।
If here we
कहीं भी जाते हैं हम लोग विचलित
if
हो
we do
जाते हैं।
little seva and we think, oh, we have to do so.
किंतु देखो लक्ष्मण कैसे सेवा
But look at the service, look at the seva that Lakshman did. Lakshman
जैसे
Prabhu
सेवक
did.
न होता न हो इस संसार में
They
आदमी
in this
जाएंगे।
material world they cannot
चलो
be
आदमी
any
सब उस समय
sevak like Lakshman.
रामचंद्र विचार करने लगे क्या
Then
विषय?
Ramchandra
सभा
started to
बुलाया
think,
गया।
so he called the assembly.
रामचंद्र तो बिल्कुल विवश हो गए।
Ramchandra was
ये कैसे संभव है? ये मेरे
very
भाई
worried. How can I,
और मेरी
my
सेवक
sevak, he's my brother, he's
मैं
my
तुझे
servant.
प्राणदंड कैसे दूं?
How can I
संभव
give
है?
him? How can I kill
रामचंद्र
him?
विवश हो गए। क्या करें?
So Ramchandra
या
was
तो
very
वशिष्ठ देव को
stressed
बुलाया,
and
गुरुदेव
worried.
जी पूछा,
And then he
गुरुदेव
asked
मेरे
his
लिए क्या
Gurudev
आदेश है, मैं क्या
Vishwas.
करूं?
Then he
आप
asked his
इस
Gurudev,
समय
what
मुझे
should
कुछ
I do in this situation?
सलाह प्रदान करें।
So please
वशिष्ठ देव जी
advise
ने
me.
कहा दिया,
Then
राम
Vishwadev
तुम्हारे कुल की
said,
परंपरा जो है
Ram,
वो
your
तुमको
parampara is,
रक्षा करना ही पड़ेगा।
you
मतलब
have
क्या?
to
रघुकुल रीति सदा चली आई,
you have to
प्राण
save,
जाए गुरु
you have to keep your promises.
अभी क्या करें? गुरु के आदेश लक्ष्मण
So even Guru is giving that instruction. He's giving his instructions that
एक ही शब्द ही कहने
yes,
लगे,
you can kill
प्राण जाए
Ram.
गुरु
Vachan na jai. So what is it? Pran jai, but vachan na jai. Even if you lose your life, but your promise
मैं एक बात कहता हूँ,
is always fulfilled.
लक्ष्मण की मृत्यु दंड कैसे दिया जाए?
So how should we? So he said, how should we punish Lakshman and kill him?
माने युक्ति देंगे।
Who will yukti?
हनुमान ने इतना ही कहा।
Hanuman said
शास्त्र में
this.
लिखा है,
Hanuman said
अपने
in Shastra is
प्रियजन
written,
को त्याग दिया जाए,
if you
वो
live
मृत्यु दंड की बराबर माना जाता
jata
है।
hai.
हनुमान
So,
जी ने एक शास्त्र
so
श्लोक-
Hanumanji
शास्त्र श्लोक को
Hanumanji
बताया।
said this slok
हैं?
that if
कहते
you
प्रियजन
kill
जो होता है,
who is
उसे
very
प्रियजन
very
कोई
dear
त्याग
to
दे
you,
दे,
who
उसके
is
साथ
very
है,
dear to you,
मृत्यु दंड माना
then
जाता
that is similar to like Mrityu Dand.
है।
That you are
सभी
also
सर्वविदित
you
बोलन
also
किया,
kill yourself like.
लक्ष्मण को त्याग दिया।
So Lakshman,
रामचंद्र उस समय क्या की?
what did
तीन
Ramchandra
बात है,
do?
मैं लक्ष्मण के त्याग देता हूँ,
त्याग देता हूँ. So he said
देखो,
three
लक्ष्मण
times
की
he
उस
said
सभा में
त्याग देता हूँ
अपराधी
Lakshman.
के
त्याग
भांति
देखो. त्याग देखा हूँ.
नतमस्तक होकर के हाथ जोड़ करके
So even
खड़े हुए।
Lakshman ji, he got up, he
जब
stood up
रामचंद्र
and
ने
he
उनको
folded
त्याग
his
दे दिया,
hands
तीन बार कह करके,
and said, Ramchandra, I said
लक्ष्मण
3
विचार
times.
करने लगे,
So
जिनके चरण
Lakshman
में मैं
started to
अपने
think
जीवन को समर्पित
that
किया,
all my life I've
जिनके
surrendered
लिए मैं
at the
सब
lotus
कुछ
feet of Lord Ram.
सुख सत्य सब कुछ त्याग दिया,
I have given
आज
all
मुझे
my
त्याग दे
happiness
दिया,
and
संसार ग्रहण की
joy,
क्या?
everything to
उसमें लक्ष्मण
him,
ने क्या की?
to Lord Ramchandra.
अयोध्या में जो
So
सरयू
then
जो
what
नदी
we
है, उस सरयू नदी में जाकर
so
के
what did the
उन्हें
Lakshman do?
घुस गए
He went
और
into
एक स्वरूप
Sarir.
में
Which river?
क्या बोले साकेत धाम
Sarir river in Vrindavan.
पहुंच गए
Ayodhya.
और
In
एक स्वरूप में जो
Ayodhya,
है,
in one
लक्ष्मण
Swarup,
जो है,
Lakshman,
क्या बोले शेष नाग के रूप में
Lakshman had disappeared in the Sesh. He merged with the
मेरे
Seshanag.
कहने की तात्पर्य यही है,
What I'm trying to tell you is that Lakshman came as Baladev Prabhu and assisted Krishna in Krishna Lila. That Baladev Prabhu in the that same Baladev Prabhu In Caitanya Mahaprabhu's Leela, he came as Nityananda Prabhu also. That also is the older brother of Caitanya Mahaprabhu.
नित्यानंद प्रभु के रूप में
Nityananda Prabhu, so he came as Nityananda Prabhu is the older brother of Mahaprabhu.
नित्यानंद शब्द की अर्थ क्या है?
What is the meaning of Nityananda Prabhu? Nitya Ananda. Nitya Anand. So one who gives Anand is the name is Nityananda, who's always giving Anand, who's always drowned in Nitya Anda. So one is Nitya. Who is Nitya? Who is the truth? One Bhagwan is Nitya and Jiva is Nitya. So that you have to understand.
जीव और भगवान
Jeev and Bhagwan are the truth.
नित्यानंद प्रभु भगवत तत्व है.
Nityananda Prabhu is Bhagwan's Ishwar Tattva.
नित्यानंद प्रभु
Still, Nityananda Prabhu,
क्या मानते हैं?
he thinks, what does he think of himself? He is got a das, he is a das of Krishna. He's got Abhiman to say that I am the das of Krishna.
नित्यानंद प्रभु ही बलदेव प्रभु है.
Nityananda Prabhu is Baladev Prabhu. There is no difference.
अभिन्न बलदेव तत्व है.
So, Nityananda Prabhu is Baladev Prabhu.
बलहीनेन न लभ्यो. बलहीन व्यक्ति कोई वस्तु को प्राप्त नहीं कर सकते.
Nobody can get the bal. Bal means strength.
यदि आपके शरीर में बल नहीं रहेगा,
If your body doesn't have any strength, then you won't be without strength. You cannot do anything. You cannot even walk or do any work. So it's Shakti. If your eyes has got Shakti, if your eyes has got energy, it's called vision power. That's why you can see. But if you don't have this vision, Shakti is destroyed, then you won't be able to see. At the moment we have Shakti to walk. That's why we can walk. But if this Shakti stops, then we won't be able to walk. The bhojan, whatever we are eating, but to digest the bhojan, if you don't have the Shakti to digest, then you will not be able to eat. Or if you, otherwise you will get gas in the stomach, or you will vomit. You will not be able to sleep, and you will have a lot of headaches. So these are all Shakti. So who is a Nitya Vastas? It's only Jeev and Bhagwan. So there's a Param, is a Param Nitya Vastu. So he's the topmost. So what is this Param Nitya Vastu? What is this Param Nitya Vastu? Is a Anand. It's called Anand. So my chit, our heart should be absorbed in that. And that is Ananda. Ananda, bliss. Blissful. Anandamoy Besha. So Anandamoy Besha, Anandamoy. So you should abhyas. How will we get this Anand? We should always be eagerful. So you should always be thinking, how am I going to get this Anand? What is the essence of Anand? Is Bhagwan's Sachidananda Vigraha. So that Vigraha of Ananda Bhagavan is Ananda. So he is Sat, Chit, Anand. Chit means Gyan, Sat means Anand means pleasure. Anand means Anand, happiness. Sat, Chit, Anand. It is one. Sachidananda is Bhagwan. There's three parts in that energy. Sambit, Sandhini and Haladini. The Istadev of Haldini Shakti is Srimati Radhika. And the Chit Sambit. Sambit means Gyan. And the Prasad Devata of such is Krishna. And Chit is Baladev Prabhu. So Baladev Prabhu is serving. There are many different types of seva. There are 10 types of seva. So 10 types. The seva are important asan, bhushan, pada sevan.
और उनके क्या बोले, यहाँ तक भी कृष्ण की जी उपवीत है, ये सब कौन है?
Baladev Prabhu. Who is serving Baladev Prabhu? Is serving Baladev.
कृष्ण के वस्त्र कौन है?
Who is the vastra? Who is the clothes of Krishna? Is Baladev Prabhu.
कृष्ण के छत्र जो है,
Or the umbrella. Who is the umbrella of Baladev Prabhu? Is who is the umbrella of Krishna? Is Baladev Prabhu. So when Vasudev is taking Krishna to Gokul,
मुझे लेकर के गोकुल में रख करके आओ.
so he got instructions from Bhagwan that go take me and go and leave me in Gokul. So when he came out, when Vasudev came out, it was very, very raining, heavy rain. So he thought, how will I take this baby to Gokul? So that time Baladev Prabhu appeared in a sesha, like a serpent with many heads. He covered like an umbrella, he covered the baby from the rain. So Baladev is chata, he's in the form of paduka, shoes, slippers. The slippers. Who are the slippers of Bhagwan is Baladev Prabhu. He's also Dham. The Swarup of Dham is also Baladev Prabhu. So Ashray, before Krishna came, so he's also Dham. He's the Prakash of Dham. When Devaki's womb, when the sixth child, when the seventh child of Devaki's womb is Baladev Prabhu. So he came before Krishna. So he came in the ashan, like the ashan. Like when Guru comes, when Guru is coming before the Sishya, there's a nice ashan for Gurudev. So similarly, this Baladev Prabhu came as an asan roop. So seventh child of Devaki is Baladev Prabhu. Miscarriage. So what so you say that seventh child of Devaki is miscarriage, but that is not the truth. But what did the Yogmaya did was she arranged. So she transferred Baladev Prabhu into Rohini's womb. That's why it's called Sankarsan. Says Sankarsan, Balaram, and these three names. This one is Sankarsan, Baladev, and Baladevan, and Balaram. So these three names are of Baladev Prabhu.
इसी प्रकार जो है सेवा आदि करते, कृष्ण की सेवा करते.
So Baladev Prabhu is serving Krishna.
सेवक की सेवा जो है वो नित्य कहा गया.
So the service of a sevak is called Nitya.
और सेवा ये नित्य ही रहता है.
So the sevak and the seva is Nitya, is eternal.
धर्म जो है,
what is the dharma of a jeev is seva. Even in a material way it's seva, and even in the spiritual world is seva. So even in this material world we are always serving somebody. So there is not a single person who is not serving nobody. Some are serving the country, some are serving the father, some are serving their mother. Raj Sevak son. So even the minister is serving India of the days. Even in this material, whether one jivas believe Bhagwan or not believe, even if he is atheist, but the swarup of a jiva is not destroyed. It's always. What is the dharma of a jiva? Is a
चित्त जगत और जब जीव तब रहता है उसे सेवा की धर्म सदा सदा.
बस तो even in this material world all the jivas are also sevak.
जलाने की शक्ति
So the energy is there. In the energy of the fire is in the stick. It's there, right? It's internally there. The that Shakti is never destroyed. It's always there, but it's hidden. So similarly, when you the seva vritti that is in the jeev is always there. It's never destroyed. Whether he serves Maya or whether he serves Bhagwan or whether he serves country, it doesn't matter. So this seva vritti is never destroyed. It's always there. So that's why Jive Swarup hai Krishna Nitya Das. What is the dharma of this? Jiva is Nitya Krishna Das. So everybody is doing seva, whether you are a man or a woman. Even if a lazy person, he is also somebody who is lazy. Some are lazy, they just sleep. That is also seva. So he is also serving his body. So who is liberated from this Maya? Then what is it? Then the Bhagwan Seva becomes the Swarup of that Seva. So what does a Guru do? Guru tells a Sishya or arranges a Sishya to do Seva, that never leave the Seva. He should always... Actually, Prabhupada says a disciple of a Guru never gets any rest. Rest. End of the seva. End of the seva. So Vishram then, so end. So Vishram means I am ending the katha now. But the sevak, there is no rest, there is no end. That seva is continuous, it's eternal. So that's why the Baladev Prabhu, even though he's a Ishwar Tattva, even he's a Bhagavad Tattva, but he thinks of himself as a Sevak. That I am Sevak. So that is the bhavana, he is a Sevak. Even though he's a Baladev, he's a Ishwar Tattva, he's serving Krishna. So what is bal? What is chit bal? It's only the chit bal, the strength of this transcendental potency of this transcendental strength. Until we don't achieve transcendental strength, then until then we will not be able to be delivered from this material world. Even in the Suddha Jeev, in the pure Jiva, there is strength, but it's a minute form of strength. So what does the Maya do? Maya is covering them. How does Maya keep the Jiva's hold of it? How does she keep? So in Vedanta there is a example given that says lion's bacha, like a baby of a lion. So this baby is always around. So like these babies, they always surrender together. Geta. So goat. Meda means goat. Like the goats are always gathered together. So
और वही जब शेर के बच्चा थोड़ा बड़ा हो जाता है.
So when the baby lion gets older, then what happens? Then what happens to the goat? Goat runs away. Anu, the Jeev is Anu, is a minute. So the Maya is got hold of this Jiva, because the Jeev is Anu, right? It's a minute Jeev. So but that Jiva who gets a Chit bal.
और
Chit
भगवान व
bal
गुरु
means
से
the
कृपा से जब चित बल
chit
को
bal.
प्राप्त कर
With the
लेते
Guru's
हैं, वो
kripa,
सबल
that
हो
that
जाता है,
jeev gets chit bal,
शक्तिशाली
then
हो
that
जाता है।
jeev becomes
तब
very
वो
strength.
माया
He
को जो
gets
है
touching. Then
बातें
Maya
दैत्य को
cannot
प्राप्त
touch that jiva,
है। इसलिए
and the
जीव
jiva is
में जो
able to
शक्ति जो
cross
है
this
चित
Maya.
बल है,
So
ये
jiva,
जीव भी
jiva is,
सच्चिदानंद का
so
है,
jiva is, we
है,
jiva
किंतु
have
जीव
this bal,
अणु
this
चैतन्य
strength,
का है,
but is anu
अनुमान वेरी
chaitanya.
माइन्यूट।
It's a very anu
इसलिए
chaitanya means
बृहद
it's a
चैतन्य
minute
स्वयं
form of this
भगवान की
shakti
चित
that
बल
jiva
प्राप्त
has.
करने पर जीव वो माया से मुक्त हो सकता है।
Then when
जीव में तो
jiva
जीव में
gets
बल
this
है,
transcendental
किंतु बल
energy,
कैसे है?
that
अति
jiva
बल
has this
सोचो,
ball, but it's covered, covered,
माइन्यूट।
minute and covered.
अरे अभी कवर के बाद
Nah, okay, minute. ये कम है. Minute
जो
है.
है
Okay, the energy, the jivas have this ball,
किंतु
the
भगवान
energy,
की
but
कृपा
it
जब
is
उसमें जो हो जाता
minute,
है
very minute.
और वो बृहद जैसे
But when he gets
आप
kripa of
अग्नि और उग्नि
Bhagwan,
की चिंगारी,
then this
चिंगारी समझ रहे हो?
minute
अग्नि
energy
काटने में
is
करी
big.
छोड़िए,
So like
उसमें
a
भी आग
sparkle
नहीं
of the
है,
fire,
किंतु वो आग
the
जलाते नहीं
sparkle has also got
है,
fire,
आग
but
में
that
कुछ नहीं हो
spark
रहा है। किंतु
cannot
देखो कोई
put
चिंगारी
cannot light
यदि
another
पेट्रोल
fire,
में किसी
right?
प्रकार जो हो जाए,
But
वो
if
बृहद
that
अग्नि
same
सृष्टि करेगा
spark of
और वो
fire
आग
goes in the
पकड़ता रहेगा।
petrol,
ठीक उसी
then
प्रकार
there's a big fire. So similarly,
जीव में जो बल है, चित बल
so
है, वो
whatever the
अतीव
jiva has, the ball, the
सूक्ष्म
energy
वेरी
that
माइन्यूट
jiva
है।
is
इसलिए
very
बलदेव प्रभु की
minute.
कृपा,
So when you get
यहाँ हम
Baladev
जो कह रहे
Prabhu's
हैं
kripa,
बलहीन न रहो, बल शब्द करते हैं चित बल।
bal
ये
means
चित बल
chit
कहाँ से
bal,
मिलेगा?
chit
हाँ,
bal,
बलदेव
chit.
प्रभु से।
So where will you get this chit
ये
bal?
बलदेव
Only
प्रभु की
from
कृपा
Baladev
से
Prabhu.
हम जब चित बल
And in the
प्राप्त कर
kripa
लेते
of
हैं,
Baladev
तब हम
Prabhu,
अति
with the
सहज
kripa
रूप
of
में
Baladev
माया
Prabhu,
को
then
जय
very,
कर
very
सकते हैं।
easily we will be able to
इसलिए
cross
कहा
this
जाता है
Maya.
बलहीन न लभ्यो, बलहीन व्यक्ति जिस प्रकार भी वस्तु को
Balav
प्राप्त नहीं कर
Bhakti,
सकते हैं,
if you don't get this bal, this
उसी
energy,
प्रकार
transcendental
जीव
energy, is called
बलहीन होने के
Jeev.
नाते माया के
Jeev,
द्वारा वशीभूत हो जाता है।
because of this
जैसे मैंने
minute
उदाहरण दिया,
bal, that's
जैसे
why the
एक
jivas
दिन और दो
are
दिन के
absorbed in Maya.
शेर के बच्चा
So
जैसे
like a baby
मृदा
lion
के द्वारा,
is a
सिर के
goat,
द्वारा जैसे वो घिरा रहता है,
like
और
a
वही
baby
बच्चा जब
lion,
बड़ा थोड़ा सा
when
बड़ा
he's
हो जाता है, वो
baby, he's
कावल
always
करता है
surrounded by
और
lions,
बेटा के
and
सिर
then
के
at
में
that,
बन जाता है।
when that baby
इसलिए क्या
lion
है?
gets
माया की उदाहरण दिया
gets
है,
older,
और
then
शेर के बच्चा
by just roaring, one
जीव के
roaring,
साथ
all the
नाम दिया गया
goats will run away.
और
Like
भगवत
that.
की
So
चित प्राप्त
Bhagavat,
करने के
and
साथ ही
that,
साथ वो
well, so Jiva
संसार से
similarly
मुक्त
will
हो
gain this
अभी हम जो
bal,
कहते हैं
bal,
यही चित
transcendental
शक्तिवान
bal,
चित बल
that
बलदेव
chit
प्रभु की
bal,
कृपा से प्राप्त होता है।
that you
वही
can only
बल
get this
प्रभु
chit
नित्यानंद
bal is
प्रभु
by
के
the
रूप में
mercy of
आए हैं
Baladev Prabhu.
और वही नित्यानंद
And that
प्रभु
Nityananda
है,
Prabhu, so that
हमें
same Baladev Prabhu
कृपा
has
करते
come as Nityananda
हैं। इसलिए
Prabhu,
कहते हैं
and so
निताइये
we are
करुणा
praying
हवे
that
ब्रजे
that
राधा कृष्ण
Nityananda
पावे
Prabhu has kripa
धरो
on us.
निताई चरण दुखाए है। इसलिए हमारे पदकर्ता कार्य नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर
Our
कार्य
Narottam Das
very
Thakur is
tightly
said very
hold
tightly,
the
he's
lotus
saying
feet of
very
Nityananda
tightly
Prabhu
get hold of Nityananda
अच्छा
Prabhu's
लेकिन
lotus
चरण
feet.
कमल की अच्छी तरह से
So
पकड़ो
you
है,
hold
तब
the
तो तुम इस संसार से
lotus
मुक्त
feet
होके
of
जाओगे।
Gurudev
लेकिन
so
फिर निताई
tightly,
के चरण
then
हम
you will be able
सत्तर
to be delivered
कमल
from
से
this
पकड़ी
material
करो
world,
निताई
and you
पद
will be
सुधा
able to
करो
cross this
है ना
Maya.
निताई विनय भाई राधा
Hello,
कृष्ण पाई
I,
देनाई
so
है।
without Nityananda Prabhu's blessing,
तो
mercy,
ऐसे
we cannot
नित्यानंद के
attain Radha or
वर्णन हो
Krishna.
रहा
So this
है।
is the glorification
ये
of Nityananda Prabhu.
नित्यानंद प्रभु
This
की जन्म स्थान
the place
कहा
of
जाता है
the birthplace of
एक
Nityananda
चक्र
Prabhu is Eka
है।
Chakra.
महाप्रभु नवद्वीप में प्रकट हुए और
Mahaprabhu
अपने
appeared
समस्त
in
भक्तों की
Navadip, and
कहीं
his
कहीं दूर देश में
and his
उन्होंने
associates,
परिवहन
they
किया।
appeared everywhere,
जैसे
somewhere
नित्यानंद
far
प्रभु
away.
के
So
जन्म
for
में
example,
क्या बोले
Nityananda Prabhu's
एक
birthplace
चक्रग्राम
is Eka
है,
Chakra.
एक चक्रग्राम
Eka Chakra Dham.
है, नाम भी कैसे सुंदर है
Eka Chakra.
चक्र एक
Eka means
चक्रग्राम नाम
Chakra
एक चक्र
Gram.
कैसे हुआ
Eka Chakra
इसकी
Gram.
भी कथा भी सुंदर है अनेक
Also
कथा
there
है
is another
है।
katha just about Eka Chakra.
जैसे यहाँ
It's
पर
very
जो है
beautiful
ब्रह्मा जी
katha.
के चक्र भी यहाँ पर
What
आकर के
happened
पड़े
that the Brahmaji's
इसलिए नाम हो
chakra
गया एक चक्र यहाँ
fell
पर
in
जो
that
है
place, and
देखो
that's why the name came as Eka Chakra.
ये क्या बोले उसके कहा जाता है सुदर्शन चक्र आकर के यहाँ पर भी रहे
Even the Sushan
इसलिए एक
Chakra
विशेष करके
came also in Eka
जब
Chakra.
कुरुक्षेत्र के युद्ध में
That's why the name Eka Chakra. During the
कुरुक्षेत्र के युद्ध
Guru
में
Kshetra Yudh,
महाभारत
the
में जो
fight,
है जब वो
the
क्या बोले
the
भीष्म के
fight
साथ अर्जुन के
during the
साथ युद्ध
Yudh,
हुई
when
उस
the
समय
youth
कृष्ण
during
ने क्या कि
Kurukshetra and
रहा नहीं पाया,
Bhishma,
अर्जुन परास्त होती जा रहे हैं।
Arjun
अर्जुन
is
के परास्त होते देख करके कृष्ण क्रोधित हो गए।
so
कृष्ण ने
Krishna.
क्या कि देखो
Krishna got angry with Arjun,
रथ से कूद गए
so he
और कूद
left. He
करके
jumped off the
नहीं वो
jumped
रथ
off
के
the
पहिया के जो है उठा
the,
दिए चक्र के वहां
the rath,
उठाए
the rath, the
और उठा
chariot,
करके
and he
भीष्म
lifted the
पितामह की
wheel
तरफ
of the
दौड़ने लगे।
chariot and he
उस समय
started to
अर्जुन ने
run with
क्या
that
कि
wheel
कृष्ण के
and
चरण
run
पकड़ के
behind
कहने लगे प्रभु
Bhishma Dev.
युद्ध के
And
प्रारंभ में
Arjun
आपने
said to
तो
Krishna that in the
प्रतिज्ञा
beginning when
पैदा
we
की
started this
ये
youth,
युद्ध में आप अस्त्र
this
धारण
youth,
नहीं करेंगे।
you promised that you will not
हे प्रभु आप
carry
अपने
any
कष्ट
weapon.
ये आप अपने प्रतिज्ञा को अपने आप मत तोड़िए मत तोड़िए।
So we said, don't
तो ये समस्त कथा
kill him.
प्रसंग है। उस समय वो चक्र के क्या की ये पहिया के
That's
चक्र
what happened to that
ये
wheel
कृष्ण ने
chakra.
क्या की उसको
That
ऐसे स्थान
Krishna
में
did,
फेंका
he threw
वही स्थान पर
so
पड़ा
far
एक चक्र
that
इसलिए उसके
he
लिए
threw
कहा
that Ekachakra and that
भागवत
Ekachakra
और
landed
भी एक
in
विवाह कथा भी इसी
Ekachakra
प्रकार
Dham.
है। बहुत सुंदर कथाएं हैं। ये देखो ये पंच पांडव जो है
These five Pandavas, these five Pandavas, they stayed in the Brahman's place. In that Ekachakra, there is another katha there as well. These five Pandavas stayed in the Brahmin's house.
और ये
Draupadi,
क्या नाम
एक
उनके माँ
Kunti Devi, and Kunti Devi and the five sons, they lived in the Brahmin's house.
भिक्षावृत्ति करके करने लगे और उस समय
At
एक
that
असुर
time,
था
there was one big demon.
उसके नाम था
His name was
क्या असुर था उसके नाम
Bomasha. No.
वो भोजन बहुत करता था
नाम तो भूल गया, but I know you तो
अरे जैसे भूल गया
नाम
क्या नाम था
मुझे याद नहीं है,
आगे
but I know he used to have
वो सबको मार करके खा जाता था।
He used to kill him, this demon,
तो वो गाँव
this
वाले
asur,
कहने
this
लगे,
demon.
भाई,
He
एक
used to
काम
eat
करो,
a lot, and he used to what he do
फिर
is
विकास
so he used to eat human beings.
विकासुर था
Vrikashur, that's it. His name was Vrikashur.
उस गांव वाले के लोग जाए सबको मार करके
So
गांव वाले ने कहा भाई तुम तुम्हारी
he used to
जितना
kill.
भोजन है उतना ही करो।
So he said.
बात इतने लोग के तुम मारते क्यों?
So they said to this demon, this Ashur, Vikashur, the villagers told the Vikashur that why Bakashur nahi. Bakashur is in Krishna Lila. So the demon said that every day, he said, every day you give one human being, and also with that give all different types of varieties of dishes like kachori, laddus and everything. So all these villagers decided that every day one person from one family will go to the Asuras, and this Asur, this demon, will eat the that person. This is a katha in Mahabharata.
तो उस समय क्या करने लगे?
So
जो पांडव लोग जिस घर में था
the house that there was in Brahman, these Pandavas who were staying in this Brahman, his house. So in this Brahmin's house, so then the Pandavas, the family that Pandavas was staying in, and then it was their turn to give one family member to this demon. So this Brahmin family had 5 sons. So they all started to cry, who shall go, who will die and go to this demon. Then that time Kunti discovered that they are crying. So Kunti said to them, hey, what's happening? Why are you crying? So the Brahmin explained that this Bakasur, this Asura, so it's our turn now that one of the boys have to be Hidim. Okay, that Asura's name is Hidim. So on that particular day,
कौन
it
जाए
was one
न्याय के
who,
पास?
which of the boys from that
हैं?
Brahmin family
तो
will
उस
go
समय
to
ये कहने
this
लगे,
demon.
कुंती कहने लगे,
Then Kunti
अरे
said,
चिंता मत करो,
"Don't
मेरा
worry,
बेटा भीम
my
है।
son Bhim will go."
बोले नहीं नहीं, आप लोग तो हमारे घर में अतिथि हैं।
So he's saying, "No,
अतिथि
no, no,
भगवत
you are
स्वरूप
my
है।
guest, you
हैं?
are guest,
और आप
and the
लोग अतिथि
guest is
होकर
the
के
Swarup of
आप लोग
Bhagwan.
हम लोग के लिए
So
जीवन
how
कैसे
can we,
दान
so
कैसे
how
करोगे?
can we
ऐसे
donate
उचित
you?
नहीं है। वो तो
How
हमें
can we
पाप भी और भी पाप लगेगा।
give donate to this
हैं?
to
उस
the
समय कुंती
demon?
कहने लगे,
Then we
मेरे
would be committing
बेटा जो
sin."
मछली बेटा जो है,
So he said,
हैं?
"My son
भीम बहुत शक्तिशाली है।
Bhim is
हैं?
very
जरूर उसको
strong,
मार करके वो आएंगे।
and he will definitely
क्योंकि
kill
उनका
this
आत्मविश्वास
demon."
नहीं। और
So
इतने
still
समय
we are
भीम जी
saying that
आ गए।
So
भीम
then
जी ने
just
माँ कुंती से
then
सारी कथा को
Bhim
सुना।
came
ये
and
इनके घर
Kunti
में
Devi
आज जो
told
रोटी
him the
शांति
story,
अनुसार
told
अशोक के
Bhim
पास है,
about the
अशोक के
story
पास जाना पड़ेगा।
that today one
तो
of the
भीम देखा तो
family
गांव
member,
के लोग जो है
one of the
बहुत
boys
सुंदर-सुंदर
have to go
खाना
to the
पीना पकवान
asuras.
बना करके रखे हैं।
So all these
भीम को देख कर
villages
तो उसके
made so many
ये आ
nice
गया
dishes as well, laddus,
है,
kachoris,
क्या बोले
and so.
जीभ से जो
So
लाल
when
टपकने
Bhim
लगी।
saw all that,
भीम कहने
oh,
लगे मैं चलता हूँ।
the Bhim said, "Nah, I
भीम
will
सारे
go,
खाने
I will go,
लेने लगे ना,
I will go."
सब जो है टोकरी में भर करके चले।
So that's
और
it.
जा
So
करके
with Bhim,
वो
everything
एक
and
गुफा
all
में
the
जहाँ पर
delicious
निकास
food, they went to
है,
this cave
और
where this
बकासुर जो है शयन करके
Bakasur
सोते थे,
was
है,
sleeping in that
वहीं पर रख दिया।
cave.
देखा
So they
क्या जो है
kept
वो
all this
उसको
food there,
है, खर्राटा ले रहे हैं,
and
हैं,
this
है,
Asur, this
और
demon
भीम ने
was
क्या की,
snoring.
है,
And what did
लाडू
the
कचौड़ी
Bhim
खाने
do?
लगे और बीच-बीच
Bhim
में
started to
और
eat all
मुंह
this
पर फेंकने लगे,
kachori, and he started to
है,
throw in the
इतने
middle.
समय
He
वो
started to
असुर
throw
उठा, जा करके
some
देखा,
food
जे
on this
उनके
demon.
पास लाडू कचौड़ी सब रखा और भीम अकेला खा रहे हैं,
So then he realized,
हैं,
oh, he woke up
भीम
and he
उसको
saw
देख
that
करके
Bhim
क्या
is
बोले
eating
बकासुर
all these
उसको देख
laddus
करके
and kachoris.
बहुत क्रोधित हो गया,
So,
बोले अरे
so
तुम
this,
मेरा खाद्य
so this
होकर के
demon, this
और मेरा
Asur,
खाद्य समझ के तुम खा
got
रहे हो,
so
और
angry
गुस्सा
that
आ गया,
he got so
गुस्सा
angry
आकर
that
के
this is
क्या
my
की,
food and you
यहाँ
are eating
पत्थर
my
फेंक के
food.
भीम के ऊपर
So he
मारने
started to
लगे,
throw
बड़े-बड़े
stones at
पहाड़,
Bhim.
बड़े-बड़े पेड़ को उखाड़ कर, कौन
So,
बकासुर जो है,
so Vikashur,
बड़े-बड़े
he
पेड़ को
started to
उखाड़ करके
pull the
भीम
trees
के
from the
ऊपर
roots
मारने लगे,
and
भीम बोले
started to
अभी
throw all
खा लेता
these
हूँ, उसके बाद देखता हूँ, और
trees
भीम बोले
on
बहुत दिन
Bhim.
हो गया, मेरे
So,
पीठ में कोई खुजलाने वाला नहीं था,
so Bhim
वो तो
thought,
मेरे
so,
पेट में खुजला रहे, माने
so,
वो पेट के अंदर जो आघात कर रहे हैं,
you know, the
मार रहे
Bhim
हैं,
is saying that,
भीम
oh, I
सोचने
have so
लगे,
much itching
ये
in
मेरा
my
पीठ
back,
को खुजला
my
रहे हैं,
back.
खाने दे,
So
खाने
he
दे।
started,
जब
even
खाना
a
पीना
tree that
सब
was
हो
thrown,
गया,
he thought, oh,
भीम ने
somebody's
क्या
just
की,
itching my my
है,
back with the
उठे
tree.
और उठ
And he
करके
continued eating.
उनके साथ युद्ध किया,
And then Bhimji
है,
stood up
दंगल
and
किया
he
और
started to
इसके बाद
fight
भीम
with
ने
this Ashur
ऐसे मुक्का
demon.
मारा,
He hit
है,
him
उनके
so
नाक
much,
में, मुंह में,
and he's
वो
from his
असुर
mouth,
मर गया,
blood started to
वृंदावन
form, and
बिहारी
this
लाल
Asur
की
demon
जय।
was killed.
अच्छा, इसके बाद एक कथा हुई,
Then
है,
that is
इतने
one
समय
katha.
अर्जुन
Just
घर
when
में
that
लोग
happened,
घर में लूट करके
Arjun came
कहने लगे,
home.
अर्जुन कर लगे हमारे बड़े भाई भीम कहाँ है,
Arjun said, "Where is our
हैं?
brother
भीम के बारे
Where
में
is
पूछा,
our Bhim?
भीम
Where
के
is
बारे
our
में जब
brother
पूछा, कुंती ने
Bhim?"
कह दिया ये
Kunti
ऐसे
said,
बात हुई,
Kunti
भीम गए
explained that
वो
Bhim has
बकासुर
gone
असुर के
to
पास,
kill this
बकासुर
Asur,
से उसके
Bakasur,
पास गए,
is
इसमें
gone to
सुनते ही
kill the
भीम
Asur.
अर्जुन तो क्रुद्ध हो गया, अर्जुन जी ने
By
विचार किया
listening
कहीं
to
हमारे
this,
भाई को ना मारने के कोई आघात ना करे,
Arjun got very angry.
इसलिए
He was thinking,
अर्जुन ने
oh,
क्या
I
की
hope
अपने गांधी को
this
उठाया
Asur
और
doesn't
अपनी
kill this
बाण
my brother Bhim.
सर्पबाण चलाया,
So what did
सर्पबाण
Arjun
कहते हैं,
do?
सर्पबाण,
Arjun
the
lifted his
arrow
arrow.
of
He
snake,
lifted his
snake,
arrow of
snake
snake of arrow.
सर्पबाण,
Sarpaman
सर्पबाण चलाया,
means the snake
और
of
सर्पबाण
arrow.
आगे
He
है,
threw
इतने
that.
समय आकाशवाणी
He
हुई,
threw this
हे
Sarpaman
अर्जुन
arrow,
तुम्हारे
and at
भाई
that time
भीम
the voice came from
वो
the
बकासुर
sky
के और
and
बकासुर को
said
ऑलरेडी
that
मार दिया,
hey,
किंतु
hey
बाकी
Arjun,
छूट गया,
Bhim has killed
है,
that Bakasur.
और सांप आकर बोले मैं कहाँ रहूँ,
So Sao says that this sharp, this arrow, this sharp said, now where I do, you threw me away. So where do I stay? So where do I stay? Where is my place? Then
वही स्थान पर
that in that place there's a kufa, there's a cave, and he said, you stay there. So that's why that Arjun ban because of the Ekachakra. So this snake lives in the
जब
Ekachakra.
नित्यानंद प्रभु एक चक्र में जब जन्म लिया, हाड़े पंडित के पिताजी का नाम हाड़े पंडित, माताजी के नाम पद्मावती,
Padmavati, okay. So this Nityanand mother Hiranya, when the Nityananda Prabhu started to walk, and he said, so even 500 meters away from Ekachakra. नहीं total. हाँ I हाँ. It's a beautiful place, Nityananda Prabhu. You will be very, very pleased to see that place. It's very beautiful place, Ekachakra. So Nityananda Prabhu said, I will go. There is a sharp, there is a snake. This snake, it was killing everyone, whoever comes. So in that village, in Ekachakra. So Nityananda Prabhu came to this place, Ekachakra, and Nityananda Prabhu said, and then just then when Nityananda Prabhu came, this snake also came out. Nityananda Prabhu is a Bhagwan. So then this Nityananda paid obeisances to the snake, paid the obeisances to Nityananda Prabhu. And Nityananda Prabhu told the snake, now you stay inside there and don't kill anyone. So there was one earring, Nitya in ear. So with that one earring, he covered these two earrings in his ear. So with one earring, he covered that hole of the snake. So that's why, if you look at the deity of Nityananda Prabhu, you'll never see two earrings in the Nityananda Prabhu's ears. You will always see Nityananda Prabhu with one earring, because with that one earring he covered that hole of the snake, so the snake cannot come out. In Shastra is written, even now when we go there, there is a hole, but there is no sap, there is no snake. That's why in the Shastra it's written that Nityananda Prabhu covered that. This is a very beautiful place. Our Bhakti Raksha Sridhar Maharaj's mutt is there, ISKCON mutt is there also. Many years Bhakti Raksha Sridhar Maharaj it's just empty place, it's a beautiful empty place, but now they've got Sri Raksha Sridhar Maharaj's mutt there. This place is very beautiful. When Nityananda Prabhu was a young boy, he used to play with the young boys. He used to play like he used to do Ram Lila, Krishna Lila. In Ram Lila, when he was doing Ram Lila, he was behaving, he was taking the part, he was taking the role of Lakshman. So all the Ban, that's it. When Indra saw those Ban, these arrows, then Nityananda Prabhu fainted. There was no breath, he was not breathing. When Nityananda fainted, there was not a breath, nobody was breathing. So then everybody started to cry. And then one of the boys asked that, what Leela were you doing? So they were doing Leela. That you have to call Hanumanji. So when Hanumanji came, Sanjeevan medicine, Sanjeevan Kuti. So he said, Hanumanji, they said, Hanumanji, go and get this Sanjeevan Kuti, this herbal medicine from this mountain, Jyuribhuti. This was a Leela. This was only Leela that was happening. When Hanumanji brought this medicine, and when Nityananda Prabhu smelled this medicine, then Nityananda Prabhu woke up, became conscious. So like that, when Nityananda Prabhu was doing Lakshman's Leela, when Lakshman Leela, he used to become unconscious many times. That's why Nityananda Prabhu, then Nityananda Prabhu, and then Madhavendra Puri came, Lakshmi Pati Tit, Madhavendra Puri. उनके साथ में लेकर के तीर्थ भ्रमण कराया. So we went with Madhavendra Puri. Nityananda Prabhu, he took Diksha from Lakshmi Pati, And he did served Madhavendra Puri a lot.
सेवा आदि किया।
And he
फिर
served
माधवेंद्र
after.
पुरी पाद
And then
एकांत में जब भजन आदि करने लगे,
when Madhavendra Prabhu was doing one pointed bhajan on his own, then Nityananda Prabhu came in this Vrindavan Dham, and he was doing Baladev in the form of Baladev. He was crying for Kanai, Kanai, Kanai. And that time,
इतने समय आकाश बनी हुई।
at that time there was a sound from the sky. Hey Nityananda Prabhu, your brother Kanai, Krishna, Kanai means Krishna, your brother Krishna, he's appeared in the Navadip Dham as Gauranga, Rupa of Gauranga. Then Nityananda Prabhu left this Vrindavan and went to Navadip Dham. Even that Leela is very beautiful.
बलदेव प्रभु के भाव में अभिष्ट होकर के
that Baladev Prabhu
होता है ना, क्या बोले, हल के जो
हल
हल धारण करते करते
plow
है कान पर रख के
plow. So it's Baladev who's got a hal. You know, hal is a plow. He started to ask people of Rajvasis and said, hey, where is the Kanai? So the pujaris of the temple said, oh, what a madman, he's a madman. And that time the sound came from the sky and said, hey Nityananda Prabhu, your brother Kanai has appeared as a Gauranga Roop in Navadip Dham. So then Nityananda Prabhu came to Navadip Dham in Nanda he hid in the Nandananda's house. Nobody knew. And that day, Caitanya Mahaprabhu, Nimai, he came with his devotees, and he came in. He said in Pratak, like in this morning, I had a dream that I saw a very that I've seen this very beautiful person. So he is in Navadip brand. So Caitanya Mahaprabhu said, go and find him up. Chaitanya, in the order of the Caitanya Mahaprabhu, all the devotees started to go and look for this Nityananda Prabhu, and they couldn't find him until. So he said, oh, the disciples came back and said, no, the instruction you gave us to find for this person, we are sorry, we couldn't find anyone. And then Caitanya Mahaprabhu went to Nandananda Graha, his house, and Caitanya Mahaprabhu started to medication. They both were medication, and their eyes, each other's eyes met, and then Caitanya Mahaprabhu's and Nityananda Prabhu's eyes met, and they hugged each other, and that's how they meet. After meeting, Caitanya Mahaprabhu, and then he came, brought Nityananda Prabhu to his house. There was Mahaprabhu's brother.
नित्यानंद प्रभु इतने सुलभ भाव नित्यानंद प्रभु कभी कपड़ा ठीक से पहनते नहीं थे.
Nityananda Prabhu was always in so much mood. Sometimes he would wear a turban on his head, and sometimes wore his that he was in Avadhut. So he left him in Srivas's house. Then that Malini, the wife of Srivas, started to serve him as his son. Then there was a diya. So there was one diya with the ghee, and this crow. This crow just took this diva, the diva in the clay pot with diva, and that Nityananda Prabhu said, hey, come back. He told the crow, call. So who is Nityananda Prabhu? He is a Chaitanya Guru. He is sitting in our heart. So when he called this crow came and dropped this lamp. So Nityananda Prabhu, there is a 4 prakar of Siksha Guru. These 4 gurus: Diksha Guru, Siksha Guru, Chaita Guru, and Varta Guru. Varta Prasad, who takes you to the Guru.
Vartman.
Vratman.
अरे
Vratma. Vartma Pradashan, who takes you to the Guru. Pradashan. So Guru who takes you. बंद कर दो, वो बंद कर दो, इधर से तो ये बंद,
चलो जहाँ से आ लो कोई बात नहीं। एक दीक्षा गुरु है जिससे मंत्र लेते हैं।
One is the Diksha Guru who you take the mantra from. One is Siksha Guru who you take the Siksha from the Guru. And third is Chaita Guru. Chaita Guru who is residing in our heart. The Paramatma who is residing in our heart is called Chaita Guru.
यही चैत्य गुरु क्या करते हैं?
What does this Chaita Guru do?
निर्देश हृदय में प्रेरणा देते हैं।
So he tells us,
भगवत प्रेरणा कौन देते हैं?
who gives us this Bhagwan Prajna, like, who gives us this
भागवत में है चैत्य गुरु बपुषा।
Vapusha. So it's a Chaita Guru is a Bhagwan. He's residing in our heart who takes us towards the path of Bhagwan.
शिक्षा गुरुश्च भगवान सिखबिंच मौली चिंतामणि जयति सोम सममूली। कृष्ण कर्णामृत ग्रंथ में
In Krishna Karna Granth, there is a first slok. It says,
जयति सोम सममूली शिक्षा शिक्षा गुरुश्च भगवान सिखबिंच मौली। वही भगवान जो है
this Bhagwan
सब जीव के हृदय में चैत्य गुरु के रूप में
is living in every jivas as a Chaita Guru, as a Paramatma in everyone's heart. And whenever Sukriti is matured and is accumulated, then this Paramatma who is in our heart, he will take us, make an arrangement for us to go to a shelter of a Guru. That Chaita Guru takes us to Guru. So this is the role of a Chaita Guru in our heart. That the Guru in our heart gives a prana that so that's when then one has a Guru, someone has a Sakhya Guru, someone will have a Vatsalya Guru or a Madhurya Guru. Who does this? It's the Chaita Guru arranges for you to have that type of Guru, whether it's with but then with taking the shelter of that Guru, then we have the relationship. He does the Samban Gyan with the relationship of Krishna. So the role of the Chaita Guru is quite high. Without the kripa of Chaita Guru, we will not get Guru. So this Nityananda Prabhu is a Kove, is telling the Kova, the crow, and then the other Swarup is that in the heart of everyone. So that Swarup, that Chaita Guru is also in the crow's heart, right? And in all the Jiva's heart as a Chaita Guru. Everybody said, I have only got one Guru. Why do you have another Guru? There is only one Guru. So why do people have so many Gurus? So why there is only one Guru? So why some have Satya, that Madhurya Guru, some have Vatsalya Guru, and some have Sakhya Guru. And within that Madhurya, there is two, Sakhya and Parakya. So there is also difference between Sakhya and Parakya. The Suksma. So there is a lot to think. So why not everybody have the same Guru, one Guru? Guru is one. Nityananda Prabhu, Baladev Prabhu, who is the Akhanda Guru? Akhanda Guru is Nityananda Prabhu, Baladev. So why? There is only one Guru, so why we have different Gurus? So why? What is the answer to that? The answer is when the potency that's in the Jeev, according to your potency that's in your potency you have, then you get that guru according to the potency in your heart.
Oh, भाग्य से किसी के सदगुरु प्राप्त, ऐसे गुरु प्राप्त हो जाता है। जैसे जैसे जीवों की
So, according to the potency is in the jiva's heart, that way the guru, there's nothing, there's no fault, there's no discrimination. Then why one has got madhurya ras guru and one jiva has a dasya ras guru, then one has sakhya ras guru? Why? Because depending on the potency that's in the jiva's heart. So what does the Bhagwan do? Chaita Guru. So what does the Chaita Guru do? Chaita Guru arranges that type of a guru according to the potency that's in your heart. And that way, that guru takes you to the lotus feet of Radha and Krishna. So that Nityananda Prabhu is in the Swarup, is also in the heart of the crow, right? Is a Paramatma. And then another Swarup, his Nityananda Prabhu is calling this crow, hey crow, come here. So that Nityananda Prabhu is also in the crow's heart as Paramatma. So there's so many different leelas of Nityananda Prabhu. Now it's 1:30. Or 4 o'clock I've got English Katha, Zoom, Vrindavan. Jai Shri Radha Rani ki Jai. Jai Shri Radhe Nande Hari Hari Bol.
Hari Bol. Jai Vishwan. एक है विश्वानंद श्रीमती राधा रानी की जय। हाँ, बोलो नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय। निताई करुणा हवे ब्रजे राधा कृष्ण पावे धर निताई चरण दुखान। नित्यानंद की चरण आश्रय करते रहो सब।
Take the shelter of Nityananda Prabhu. One life, in one life, take the shelter of Nityananda Prabhu. Never ever give up Guru and never give up Harinam. Jai Vishwan. Where is she?
Okay. आगे जाए। और अरे आप बहुत दिन हो गया, आप बंद कर दिया, आना छोड़ दिया।
कौन है?
श्यामसुंदर प्रभु है, और हमारे को क्या नाम इसका? जादव जी। अरे जादव जी भी नहीं आया आजकल, छोड़ दिया। अरे इतने दिन तो मैं दिल्ली में आना जाना करते रहे, आप लोग तो बिल्कुल।
I come to Delhi so often, but you don't even come to take darshan.
अरे माता जी के तो स्वर्गवास तो हो गए, वो तो चले गए स्वर्ग में।